So I'm not afraid of real threats, like burglars or bears. Those don't keep me up at night. What does terrify me is the thought that none of this is real. The thought of a glitch in the Matrix. That one day I'll be looking in the mirror and my reflection will blink. That the clock will jump from 7:21 to 7:23. That uneasiness when something just seems off. And this can also manifest itself in a fear of dreaming instead of experiencing reality. And because of this, I am constantly making sure that the world is operating the way I expect it to. Things like the clock test, where you take a look at a clock and then do a double take. Because clocks don't work in dreams, the time will be different the second take. Hence what I said earlier about like it jumping from 7:21 to 7:23, because those are actual times that this has happened to me in a dream before. I think the reason that the thought of real threats like being robbed or mugged doesn't really concern me as much is because I know that they are also human and have the capability for reason. Like we share that connection of humanity. But the thought of waking up in the middle of the night to a knock at the door and you open it and it's like a 30-year-old man who's standing there calmly and who looks perfectly normal except that his mouth is slightly too big to be human. And now you've got me panicking, because that means that this thing is a something that is completely unknown. It's like this man. How something just seems off. The story behind him is pretty friggin' terrifying also. Or the story of the expressionless patient. Just how these stories, well, obviously false, are so unnerving. It's the fear that there is something out there that is so non-human that we can never understand it. And that's what terrifies me. It's the fear of the unknown.